Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Ninja King. Today we're doing what if Itadori was the son of God. So let's not waste any more times and get on with the part already. This sucks. Itadori would be seen running away from rain as a bag would be on top of his head. As he does, he would be starting out by seeing that the rain would start to cover the clouds even more. Why did I even agree to this? As Itadori would then find a phone booth, immediately going there before sighing down. Damn it, I hate as he would be there for a few more minutes before a knock comes into his door. Itadori would look to see a brown-haired girl wearing a school uniform of some kind, as an umbrella would be on her head. Do you need help? The girl would then say. Itadori would then say, oh, please. I know a cafe that is nearby, maybe we can go there. As Itadori would then get up, the girl would then open the door. As the door then opens, Itadori would be under the girl's umbrella as they go to a makeshift cafe. Opening the door, they will be greeted by multiple people calling them in, as the boat would then sit down. So, the girl would then ask, what's your name? Itadori Yahweh. Isn't Yahweh the name of God in some mythology? Yeah, but I don't believe in religion that much, Itadori would then say, explaining to the girl what's wrong. So, anyways, what are you doing here? Getting some groceries. Oh, why? Kind of needed. Oh, any particular reason? Today's actually my birthday. Oh, the girl would then say. Anyways, what's your name? Just calm. Let me think about it a bit. You can call me Novara if you want to. Okay, nice to meet you, Novara. Itadori and Novara would then shake hands as they start to talk for a bit. So, what's your family like? That's the thing you're asking for. When you first meet someone, Novara would then say, well, don't have anything else, so yeah. Family life, huh? Well, from what I can remember, let me go to my start. So, when I was young, I was raised by my mom and my dad. But one day, when I was 7 or something, my dad left. He never came back after that. Now for my mom, a car accident happened, so she died. She was raised by my grandfather and 3 uncles and 1 aunt. Oh, who are they? Well, my uncle's name was Michael, Uriel, and Raphael. For my auntie's name, her name was Raphael, I think. I technically remembered everything. Oh, really? How were they like? Well, they were good people, that's for certain. They taught me how to fight and how to live life, and they taught me a lot of things about learning, culture, and everything else. Itadori would then say, I guess for those names, that kind of makes you a Christian, since those, as I can recall, were the name of the 7 archangels of God. Seraphims. Seraphims? Not archangels, seraphims of God. Oh, okay, that makes sense. But what was the, name of all your relatives have to do with angels? And was your surname Yahweh for some reason? Itadori would then say, yeah, it's kind of confusing. It's more of a confusing situation with me. Understandable, Nobara would then say, as Itadori would then start drinking his tea that he ordered. As Nobara would also drink tea, they both would talk for a bit before Itadori, hey, can I have your number for whatever reason? Oh, no, why may that be? Nobara would then say. Itadori would then say, no particular reason. Just wanted to make a new friend. Alright then, Nobara would then grab a napkin before she writes down a few numbers and gives it to Itadori. Itadori would then grab his and then write it down as well. Aye, as he would then leave, saying that the clouds are parting. Itadori would also say goodbye as they both go their separate ways. Itadori would, as he start to walk, would feel some kind of chilling bones searching as he turns around before saying, devils. These creatures would start to attack him before Itadori pulls out a sword out of nowhere, slicing them in half, with angelic wings forming behind him. Shoot them back. Itadori would then calm himself down before thinking, good, no one saw it, before he walks away. Opening the door, he wouldn't see it's Uncle Michael. See Michael. He would have blonde hair, wearing a seems to be white shirt and black pants. So you're taking care of me today? The others couldn't come, the man would then say, whose name is Michael. Michael would then sit down, placing the plates with Itadori and the food. As him and Itadori would start to eat, Michael would then say, so, anything interesting happened? Not much, met a girl, that's it. Huh, that's okay, I guess. Anyways, Itadori wouldn't get serious. You need to teach me some new techniques. Michael would then say, oh, like what? Itadori would then say, I don't know, something like that light gun. Michael would then smile before showing him a light-like technique, before shooting a vase that didn't break. You do realize that grandfather gave me that vase. Ah, shit, Michael would then say. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind. Anyways, teach me some more techniques, okay? I don't think swordsmanship is gonna be the best. It's a light forming abilities are powerful, especially with those dealings with those creatures. What are they called again? I think the proper name for them would be the devils. No, he wouldn't say. Alright, you go with your definitions. I'll go with mine. As he did, he wouldn't yawn before he didn't decide to go to his bed. Feeling tired, seeing that this was in the dead of night. So I forgot to mention that. Itadori wouldn't go to room flopping down in his bed before falling asleep. Michael would then sigh before he thinks to himself, it has been how many years? I don't remember, but since your disappearance, heaven has been a lot more simple. Currently, me and the others are taking our turns. Where could you be? And then, Itadori's mother. She disappeared after a few days after you. Does she have something to do with this? No, from what I could tell, she was a normal human. His grandfather's home in the hospital, and I'm the only one taking care of him. If worse does come to sub, we need to tell him one day. Michael would be saying this to a orb-like thing. You're talking to me like I am him, a female voice within him. I'm sorry about that, sister. No, I understand. We miss father as well. But for now, let's take care of our little brother. Got it? Yes, it doesn't help also the fact that Jesus is dead, and Lucifer is also missing. So currently hell is also having a lot of problems. I heard that in a different corner of the world, not world, earth. Yes, devils are rising, but they're being snapped out by another force. I wonder who could that be? I don't know, maybe someone else. What about the other kings of hell? Well, they're keeping hell in track as they can, but without the powerhouse of Lucifer and his angelic powers, they cannot do much for now. I've heard that some of the children of them have been coming to Earth recently. Yes, but they're gonna be a lot like to deal with. For now, let's just handle Itadori, okay? The voice would then say, as Michael would then sigh before putting it off out. But I guess I have to handle him anyways, Michael would then say before he decides to go to one of the guest rooms and going to sleep himself as well. It would be the next day as Itadori would wake up. As let's just time skip 1 year. Megumin would be looking into a box as he would try to open it before realizing that there's nothing there. He would hit his command center. It's not here. What do you mean it's not here? Gozer would then say. It's not here. Well, until you get back, I'm getting a room back. Megumin would then sigh. Whatever. Megumin would then close the door before wondering where he can find it. After a while, he would just look around. And it would be in the morning as Itadori would basically did what he did in episode 1, proving the record and doing a lot more things. The moment he presses by Megumi is the moment he feels something. A chill down his spine as he would then realize what it is. After visiting his grandfather and his grandfather's dead, the ashes, and then Itadori going to his home, he will meet up with as he would then see Megumin. Megumin would then ask him one question. Where's the finger? Itadori would be confused what he would be talking about as Megumin then explains everything. Itadori would then say that a bunch of his friends took it and so they would then go to the school. As they arrived at the school, they would see that it's conferred by cursed spirits. Itadori would then say, those things again. You know them? Specifically not, but Megumin would then say, stay back, I'll handle this. As Megumin would then go off summoning his spirits and fighting them one by one, but somehow getting overwhelmed. As Megumin starts with handling this as he gets more injured, Itadori would then jump in by the window. Okay, it's my turn. Itadori would then say, summoning! Railgun! As he turns his fingers to more like a gun-like motion, a bunch of light bullets would then come out, slicing straight to the cursed spirits. As they do, Megumin will be impressed, saying that this is a unique type of power. Does he have curse energy as well? No, this feels way more different. As when the cursed spirits would then go, Itadori would then cover his fist by same light-like energy before punching the cursed spirit and destroying it permanently. Itadori would basically be using somewhat of a anti-curse technique. Let me explain what heavenly or angelic powers are or I guess you can say in this type of universe. So angelic powers are the opposite of curse techniques. Think of them like anti-magic from Black Clover that Asta has, but it's more refined. If curse techniques and curse powers come from negative emotion, well, then angelic powers come from the opposite side of the spectrum, or heavenly or nice or happy emotions basically. So yes, Itadori basically has the anti-equivalent of curse, anti-magic equivalent of the cursed spirit's power. That's a mouthful to say, but just basically Itadori is more powerful in this verse basically. Itadori wouldn't summon a sword made from pure light as he didn't start slicing them up. Megumin would be shocked by this before one of the more strong cursed spirit would then grab him, taking him up with Sukuna's finger. Megumin and him would start to fight as Itadori would then decide to chomp on Sukuna's finger. Megumin would then try and stop him, but he would then do it, chomping down into the finger as Sukuna would then take over, destroying him before Sukuna's immediately inside of some kind of black void. Now where am I? I don't think that void is strong enough to handle me. Now what do we have here? Sukuna would then see a man with a strong jaw with brown hairs and a brown almost like beard-like area. He would be wearing what seems to be a white flowing gown with a red cape. As he wouldn't start cape, or should I say more like a red binding. I started to walk. Sukuna would recognize this figure. Jesus! Before he even gets slapped into the face. Sukuna would then look over this is before he throw the Bible in his face. And then a bunch of holy books. Read. What? Sukuna's mind immediately started to question what the hell just happened. As Itadori wouldn't take over and explain the situation to Megumin. Yeah, this is awkward to explain. So what just happened? As then goes over to Exclam and ask him to change the body with Sukuna. Meanwhile, Jesus will be forcing Sukuna to read the Bible. I will not before he comes into Itadori's body. In the moment he and Gozo start to fight, well, it basically goes as canon before Itadori and so Gozo wouldn't explain that he's set to die. Meet up with the headmaster and the headmaster wouldn't explain as the headmaster wouldn't throw a teddy bear at him or something like that. As Itadori would then pass, explain that he wants a natural death. Gozo would then explain to him about the curses and techniques. And yeah, I'm gonna assume that you guys know about all of this since, well, you clicked on this video knowing about JJK, so yeah. As Itadori would then meet up with Megumin and the whole choice would be given to him, with him saying that he will go and fight the cursed spirits in his first place. Gozo would laugh before they then go to pick up another, well, first year, Nevura. Well, he doesn't say the name. As Itadori and Megumin would start to go. Before they go, Itadori wouldn't chat with me. Never, not knowing that she is the person. As Itadori wouldn't start explaining the situation to her. Hey, so I got moved to new school. Cool, me too. Oh, really? Yeah, just can't say the name of it. Me neither. They both didn't realize striking similarities between those two schools. Before they'd it's probably just a coincidence or something. As the boat will then start to go, and after a while, they would pick up Nebura, where they will meet her, and Itadori wouldn't say, Nebura? Nebura wouldn't say, as the boat would hug each other, meeting after a while. Gojo and, well, Megumin kind of saw that these two know each other. Gojo would then say, oh, so you two know each other? Yeah, we kind of met in a while ago, so yeah. Alright then, let's go to your first mission again. Nebura would in this time not be lackluster, well, I guess not with Itadori, but definitely with Musayaki. Megumin, basically. It's kind of funny because I just realized some similarities between Chainsaw Man and JJK. But yeah, let's continue. As the boat would start to walk, they would go to the same building with the curse techniques. Be careful, there's maybe a special great curse in it, but I think you guys can handle it. As both him and Nebura would then go into the building, start looking for it as Nebura forces them to split up, as Itadori would then start fighting the same curse. If this was easy for canon Itadori, this Itadori is way stronger than that, so this is like not even a cakewalk, this is just sad for the spirit. Like, Itadori just basically sees this, whatever weird combination of spirits is, summons a light sword and just stabs through it. As he wouldn't hearing the sounds, he wouldn't get up. Seeing when Nebura is fighting, Nebura, who would be handling the fight, wouldn't see Itadori burst into the wall. Seeing that the cursed spirit has a hostess, Nebura wouldn't say, damn it, before Itadori wouldn't say, I got this. Before forming a light bow, smashing and slashing, destroying the head. The head wouldn't fall down as both Nebura would be shocked, seeing how Itadori is this powerful. Itadori wouldn't say, well, that takes care of it. No, it doesn't. What do you mean? As Itadori would then see that the cursed spirit would start to run away. Oh no, you don't. As he would then slice on the arms up before pulling out the door. Novara, now! Novara would then use her curse technique before destroying the spirit as well, using one of her more advanced. Her and Itadori would chat for a bit before they say goodbye to the boy, as both of them then go, as we then move on to the next arc, that being the Assailant arc. As they all would then go, Itadori would have been a small conversation with his uncle. So, did you know about the JJ Chrysostomus? Michael would then drink his tea before saying, yeah, of course I did. Really? Wow, how long? I've known about them for a while now, Michael would then say. Really? So why haven't you joined them? Not a couple of expertise. Our families take care of the ones that are way too strong, even for the JJK to handle. For now, that is. For now, as the more generations goes, as more powerful that they get, we are slowly being able to less and less help them. Currently, this generation, none of us has helped them with. But for the previous few hundred generations, we have been. I doubt that this will stay long. As long as you have him in your heart, Itadori wouldn't remember Sukuna. So you can sense him? Pretty much. Sukuna would be seeing this figure being scared. Oh my god! What is he doing here? Jesus would then say, it has been a while since I've seen him. You never told me that this boy has Michael on his side. He has all the archangels. Let me guess, he has God on his side as well? Jesus would be quiet. Oh, what's wrong? Got cold feet the moment I mentioned the big G's head. His face would be grabbed before getting slammed into the ground. Try me. Whatever. Now, he would once again toss the Bible to him. Read it. He wouldn't scream at Jesus. Jesus would just laugh at the entertainment he keeps getting on a daily basis. Meanwhile, back to the assignment. Itadori wouldn't stress his body, as so would Nibara and the rest of them wouldn't go inside of the building, being requested. After a while, both Itadori, Megumin, and Nobara wouldn't fight one of the corpses or one of it, seeing them brutally mangled before Nobara would then get taken away by some kind of spirit. Itadori wouldn't say for Megumin to go and search for Nobara, as he wouldn't go deal with a fizzle with cursed spirit. As he would arrive, he wouldn't see that the worst case scenario has happened, that the cursed womb, or whatever was it called, had given birth to a cursed spirit. I know it's weird as hell, it's JJK, deal with it, as it would be a special grade cursed spirit. Special grade cursed spirits are basically like the special grade cursed sorcerers of their verse, basically. They're basically way more powerful than normal cursed spirits, and it takes a lot more power to take them down. So, yeah. As the special grade cursed spirit would then attack Yuzi, who would be more stronger in this timeline, would start fighting him before slamming him down 10 floors. Before the special grade cursed spirit with more anger, as he would then start speaking that shocks Itadori. What are you? You're not human, but you're not cursed spirit either. I can sense something stronger inside of you, but what you are is different. Itadori would then say he doesn't know what this creature means, as he would then start slicing and dicing him. The cursed spirit would also try and attack, wounding Itadori with some of his powers. Itadori would be getting slammed straight to the ground, realizing that the spirit was holding back on him. Itadori would then get slammed straight to the wall before his face hits it, with Sukuna lapping inside of his head. Itadori would then say, it fits with my body. Sukuna would then say, oh really? If I do that, the first people that are gonna die is your friends. And then you. Itadori, realizing that he cannot handle this, would then start using one of the forbidden 7 techniques Michael taught him. Ra, Ri, Si, Kra, Sra, Ma, Tri, La. 7th forbidden technique. Angelic nuke. As the light would then be surrounding the cursed spirit, as the cursed spirit would then scream. As a part of the spirit's body would be destroyed, he would still be standing. Itadori would then remember. All 7s of the forbidden techniques are as strong as they use it. If you're as strong as me, anything you 7 technique is enough to destroy it. But if you're not, you have to go to the higher ranks. God damn it. As Itadori would then think to use another one of them before he hears a howl. As he would then say, Sukuna. Sukuna would then smile before taking away Itadori's body and seemingly very easily taking down the special grade cursed spirit, even slicing and dicing him up without no problem, taking his arm and easily taking him down with an easy blow. Sukuna would then smile as he would then think, that was way easier than I thought it was. as he wouldn't see that one of his fingers was there. He wouldn't smile before eating it. Ah, that's good. But then Sukuna would feel a smile in his face, realizing that Itadori cannot change his body. Before, God, what? Sukuna wouldn't see two angelic-like wings popping out of his back before angelic symbols. No, this boy is an angel. Sukuna wouldn't get out before the symbols wouldn't appear, as Megumin wouldn't see him. Itadori? Sukuna would be speaking in a more of a confusing voice this time, as he would start.
This is different. I feel more powerful, but yet I feel weaker. How what interesting terms are this? Sukuna would then start saying.
Before he stabs his arm straight to Itadori's heart and starts fighting Megumin. Megumin would not be able to handle this version of Sukuna with more angelic-like powers, using Itadori's powers to even take down some of Megumin's spirits, allowing him to overcome his limits and using the first ever domain expansion, released in this time, and that is trying to take down Sukuna before Itadori gets back in control, giving his words before passing out. Jesus wouldn't look at Sukuna, as Sukuna would then say, "Well, I guess our agreement is dead. See ya in hell." Jesus would then grab Sukuna's mouth before slamming him straight to the ground, breaking the spirits before he says, "I don't think so." As Sukuna would then get up trying to hurt Jesus before he then banishes right in front of him, comes back and then choke slams him back to the ground. "Ugh, you spirits are always the most tiresome ones." Jesus would then say, "Yes, I'm more powerful than you," before flicking him straight to the ground. "Son of God, my ass." Sukuna would then say, "Oh, look who's here." Itadori would be there, Jesus would then disappear. As both him and Sukuna would then start to fight, Sukuna would realize something. Itadori seems to be using more of his angelic powers in a way. Itadori would then summon a sword Sukuna has never seen, before he strikes straight to Sukuna's arms. Sukuna would be shocked. "What the hell are you?" Itadori Yuzi. As Sukuna and him would then make a deal, dealing the fact, and basically Itadori then, pretends to be dead. After that, he would be taken to the room where Gojo and, the other guy that gave him the mission would be start talking. As the one that basically collapsed the body wouldn't come, he wouldn't wake up and Gojo wouldn't say, "We'll hide Itadori for now." Then, basically, Itadori's training begins, with Nobara and, Megumin thinking he's dead. Nobara seems to be crying more since she knows Itadori more, as Megumin would try and comfort her a little bit more. As the second years would then come and start talking to them, as their training began, so Itadori's. Gojo would then say, "Okay, for you it's more difficult. You don't have curse energy, but you have something different. What is it?" Itadori then formed his light powers. My uncle called it, what did he call it again? Oh yes, light techniques. He called it the opposite of curse techniques. Gojo would then think to himself before he thinks to himself, as he then says, "I think I've heard that before. So how does it work?" He said that it's the opposite of curse techniques. Unlike curse techniques, this works in the opposite way, as in, I use positive emotion. "Alright then," Gojo would then say, as Itadori's training would be a lot more different. He would then explain the 7 forbidden techniques and starts using only one of them. Gojo saying that would be enough to eliminate any small 1 to 3 grade, so 3 to 1st grade curse spirits, and even strong enough to harm most 1st grade sorcerers and 1st grade holy spirits. Thanks. But who's this uncle of yours? I would like to meet him. Yeah, I think I should introduce you to him. Sure, but for now he'll be sent on another mission. As we then change our perspective to Geto and his basically team. As they would start talking and about the whole plan of killing Gojo, someone would interrupt.
"I would like to say that our plan went as smoothly as it can, but it seems like that I'm having a lot more trouble. Those devils cannot handle the son of Lucifer for long, or I hope they have killed him already."
Geto would then speak. Hello there, Shiriata. Long time no see, hasn't
It hasn't really been that long for me, seeing how different the things have been for you, but yes, it has been a long time for you.
Now, for my side of the plan, he would then explain the entire situation with Gojo, and then the man would then leave as they would then burn down the restaurant. Now we move on to the versus meta arc, as him and Nanami would then be basically going to the same areas, meeting the same curses, fighting down, and Nanami realizing that they were fighting spirits. After that, they would feel the suspect, whose name is Junpei. as after Itadori fell attempt of trying to prove that Junpei is a big silicon sea sorceress, the Talk and Junpei and Itadori would once again just become friends in this timeline. And then his mom would invite him to the house. After talking to his mom and everything else, Itadori would then leave, and so would Junpei as well. After the next morning, Junpei's mom would then wake up, and just like in canon, she would die, with Junpei then being convinced by one of the evil cursed spirits, Mahito. As Junpei convinced, she would start torturing Mili as Itadori would finally arrive. After being stung by Junpei's ability, he would convince Junpei to go to his school, but my hero would then arrive, slamming him straight to the window as he would forcefully watch Junpei turn. As Itadori would then fake Sukuna to help, Sukuna would just laugh at him, and Itadori would then awaken something inside of him. With his arm, the building would start to shake as he would just face through it before walking up to Junpei. Before, with his arms, Junpei's body would start to reverse. Time manipulation? What? How? Sukuna would be thinking, and so would my hero, as Itadori would look at him with pure anger and fury. This is the first time I've seen a boy with that face, Jesus would then say, before my hero's head would be grabbed and slammed straight to the wall. In this timeline, him not even getting a chance to talk with Sukuna. Itadori would then say, Sri Kri Ra Ba Ta Sa Ma Swift Forbidden Technique. As another nuclear event would happen, clearing the entire cursed energy. As Itadori's mentor, Nanami would then show up, seeing that Itadori had already taken down Junpei with more ease than he was surprised to see. Itadori would then say that, here, giving Nanami a finger. Now, what is this? That's what's remaining of that damn spirit. Nanami would be shocked, saying that he only light. What did you do? Something very powerful. As Nanami would then think that this boy is even stronger than Gozo if he can just do it. He just took down one of the more powerful of cursed spirits with this unique technique of his and managed to even clear the school. As him and Itadori would then talk, they would then go to the Kyoto Goodwill's incident, or event. As Itadori would be basically excited to meet up with his friends, Gojo would then say, not without a surprise, as Itadori would then fit to a box, and they would then go. As Itadori would then show up, Megumin would be shocked, but as Nobara wouldn't go and hug Itadori, saying, God damn, you idiot, why did you hide this from us? Before hitting him in the head. Ow, sorry, but it had to be done. As they start the Kyoto Goodwill incident. As Itadori would then fight Aoi. As Aoi and Itadori would fight, I would stomp Itadori's head to a tree as Itadori wouldn't get up playing. And the fight would basically go as in canon, mostly because of one reason. Itadori sees Aoi as a reasonable fighter, so just like him, he would start using his powers in his fist, not using any of those light weapons or even using those angelic nukes. Because let's face it, that's basically overkill at this point, and him and Aoi would basically just start fighting and start fighting even more. As after a while, Aoi would basically imagine the same high school incident thing, brain powers and everything. This is Itadori's curse techniques. I will swear to God this is definitely his curse techniques. I will not take no as an answer. And him and Itadori would then become best friends. As the rest of the QA students would then come trying to take Itadori, the same incident would happen with them retrieving with both Itadori and Aoi would then continue to fight. Aoi after a while would then realize that Itadori doesn't use his techniques. As Itadori then explains, they would once again continue to fight before they realize that intruders had coming to Megumin and basically Nobara's rescue, and thanks to Panda's help, they would then realize that the incident was then taken down by Gojo and his people. Now you guys may be thinking, where's Hanami? Well, after the incident with my hero and him basically getting injured like a nuke, yeah, do you think now he's gonna beat it? No, he's not. He's gonna scramble and ran as fast as fuck. He's not handling that angelic nuke. So yeah, that's how this version of the arc ends, and yeah, let's just move on to the next arc. Also, I think I should mention one thing. Thanks to my hero's death and basically the other one not deciding to, F the fuck out the moment he saw Itadori because he doesn't want to get angelic nuke, that mission was a somewhat failure. They got the 3 special gate cursed objects, but not Sukuna's 6 fingers, so half the mission was a failure, the other half was a woo, we won basically. But yeah, that's how the arc basically ends, and Oh yeah, and the baseball match does happen without any interference at all. Just Novara and Itadori just got a little bit more closer, and basically, yeah, that's how it basically goes. And now for the curse printing arc, yeah, that set doesn't change. It just stays as canon, except for the part where Megumin basically gets, bleh, like goes to sleep. He doesn't. He already mastered the domain expansion thanks to the unwilling help of Sukuna at the first time, and so they meet up with Megumin. With Megumin giving the finger to Itadori, and Sukuna then cop. Itadori didn't think. Well, that was annoying. Also, if you're wondering what happened to the boy that Itadori was friend with, yeah, he's in rehabilitation. Seriously, being turned into a monster and being turned back to a human, there has to be some scary ass shit, so you're not gonna see him until I get to part 2. So yeah, part 2 will have more changes than part 1, but let's continue. As after that whole incident, Megumin would then meet up with Nobara as he would then seek something about Itadori's cursed spirit techniques, and saying that after the activation of him becoming Sukuna's host, more and more cursed spirits have been coming and stronger, but Suntim or someone has been wiping the more stronger ones out so that humanity doesn't have to deal with it. But meanwhile, Sukuna would be speaking to Itadori, explaining the same thing, where Itadori is saying that he doesn't want his friends to know about it. But then, the special great sorcerers recommending everyone to become, well, I guess second grade sorcerers. And yeah, and this is where I'm gonna end things up. Or do you think that in a small but potent place would be a box with eyes on it? Geto would be looking at this with him being scared. So this is the box that holds them?
Yes, indeed. This is the box that has God and Lucifer inside of it. Two of the most powerful beings inside of this vault.
I just can't wrap my mind around this one. How would it to use my own technique but make it a billion times stronger?
As a being, even before humanity existed and before God did, I can trap them easily. But I can always use help, as these two beings find them was suicidal. Killing Jesus was easy enough.
I understand. If this thing can hold God Lucifer back, it means that my own non-adopted versions can even hold Gozo back.
Yes, it can. But as I'm believing now, things are being a lot out of my plan. And if he gets more stronger, well, you know what.
My plans may get compromised, but I will handle this, Geto would then say, as Geto would then leave, and so would that mysterious creature, monster man thing would also leave. And here I'm gonna end up things. So first thing I should mention is just because I'm telling you this doesn't mean that you shouldn't watch JJK. You should watch it, it's a great anime, and the anime adaptations also watch it. I'll suggest another anime site to watch it, but if your country doesn't have it on Netflix, do watch it. It's an amazing series. And recommendation, watch JJK Zero. I may do an actual indivisible part, but on JJK Zeros. But for now, hope everyone enjoyed this part. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and ring that bell notification. And a few more things. Both this one and What If Denji was the son of Lucifer will all be 4 parts. So this is why I'm kind of rushing through the story a little bit. But yeah, hope you guys liked it. And see you all. Bye.